Yeah, no, this one seems fine. I just didn't know what this was about, so I'll probably skim it. It probably won't be a whole long 17-minute thing. Oh, it's Ian on YouTube. Why am I 30 years old working a dead-end retail job?
Beer spills too?
Like most people. Oh, that wasn't even the beginning. I'm tripping.
I really didn't feel like recording today, man, but I should have got that on camera. That would have been pretty freaking nice. Oh, dude, what a loser.
Free drinks,
so
though.
Crazy picking up beer spills too.
I think he works at a gas station, it looks like. I'm not sure, though. Alright, I don't need a cleaning montage. What are we doing?
Alright.
A 7-Eleven? Oh, bro, that's probably one of the hardest, like, convenience store jobs. I feel like they get robbed, like, all the time, no? And then they don't even have gas. So, it's, I don't know. Well, some of them do.
Look at this. These are all my beers, besides the Modelo pack. She's gonna absolutely rip my shit apart tomorrow. I hope she doesn't, because she doesn't normally, but that's a lot of beer that I wasted. I don't know. I'm not having a good day. I got a lot of bad news yesterday, which I'll tell you guys about. Well, I'll just tell you about it right now.
Bro, the worst part about, I think, like, a retail job like that, like a dead-end retail job, like, it's like that. Like, you're worried about, like, stupid little things that someone's going to yell at you for, but it's like, I don't know, there's other things to life. And then you go home after your 9 to 5 and you still have to work more. Like, you're not even done at all.
Sorry, I'm, like, all over the place. My mom, dude, yesterday, she's at risk of losing her job and got fired. And
what?
So it's pretty stressful because she could lose her whole retirement where she's been there for 25 years. And like, I don't know what to think about it. I can't talk about her job or anything because she does something that can't be on YouTube, but
oh,
I don't know. There's a lot of stressful things happening right now. But I appreciate all you guys.
What does your mom do that can't be on YouTube? Hold on.
She's at risk of losing her job and got fired. And so it's pretty stressful.
This whole story's not making sense to me. She's at risk of losing her job and she got fired? What?
Because she could lose her whole retirement.
Bro, is she like doing OnlyFans and she lost her main job and now she only has OnlyFans and it's just not really doing it, you know? Oh my god. No, that can't be it. I'm just...
Been there for 25 years and like, I don't know what to think about it. I can't talk about her job or anything because she does something that can't be on YouTube, but I don't know. There's a lot of stressful things happening right now.
What?
I appreciate all you guys. This might be incredibly stupid, but this floor is just really sticky, and I don't know how to get the beer smell out of here, so...
Bro,
I'm just gonna douse it with bleach, kind of.
What?
That's just stained the shit out of my shoes. Whatever, man.
What are you doing?
These are work shoes. Steel toes. This has just been one of these days where everything...
Bro, you work at 7-Eleven. You don't need steel toe boots for 7-Eleven. That's ridiculous. And then he's just pouring bleach directly onto the floor? What the fuck? That's not gonna help it.
The bleach finally fixed it, man, but I don't feel like recording in here today. People are just being... It's very slow. People are rude. I don't know. It's one of
Bro,
those
is
days.
this real?
I washed my jacket this morning, so I had to borrow this, like, ghetto jacket that I don't like. I don't know. I'm in a bad mood right now, man. But people did want me to, I got a donation which said, hey bro, can you talk about like your life and how you got to this point, basically, so I don't have to binge your 1,500 videos. And yeah, we'll
1,500?
We'll do a little walk through down memory lane.
I would hate to do that. Like, I don't mind talking to people and everything, but the kind of people that go into gas stations and like most of the time, like, I don't know, there's just so many smells and stuff. I feel like I don't go to gas stations for that reason. Like, I wouldn't want to work there, then I have to go there. I don't have a choice.
We only motherfuckers over there. Oh my God. What is tonight?
Wednesday?
Oh, give me a Powerball and Super Lotto. Is it too late?
What time is it?
Oh, he's having a whole night hitting the lotto.
Yeah, that's crazy. No?
Bro, and that shit, there'd be like 3 people coming up putting their stuff up early because they just don't want to hold it. Oh, that would aggravate me. And then, ugh, that counter looks like it's just been through it, and they don't even replace it or anything.
All right, bro. I see what
Good at you.
See, and then those interactions go so fast. And the other ones, it's like they're asking you for things and like, you know, it's just like a whole thing. Though that's annoying. Doing the job's no problem.
Good guy. Thank you very much.
Sir.
Appreciate it. You have a good one.
You too, man. Alright, people are finally starting to be a little bit nicer. I don't know what happened earlier. Everybody's all pissed off. Alright, guys, I'm back home. That was a hell of a day.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
My guinea pigs.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like they're not gonna like give you any kind of like actual respect just because of what the job is. Like it's tough to do, but people don't give it any credit. They're just gonna act like, oh, you should be ringing me up. Like, no, thank you. Like, what am I gonna thank you for doing your job?
It's cage. And
That's lame.
I just like to give them like a couple treats during because they get kind of crazy, and they really don't like their cage being cleaned. They have like some sort of PTSD. So the key is gotta give them a nice carry. You guys are big
Rabbits?
stars, bro. We're gonna get the guinea
Pigs.
mansion. Hey, you took a big piece. Come on, Lunar.
I like all those kind of animals, but for me, they just don't live long enough. And then I would be sad.
All freaking awesome. I'm gonna throw everybody who's donated from the last video into this one right now. So if you donated either like today, like the 22nd or later, it'll be in the next video and I'll shout you guys out. This one had so many people that I'm just gonna roll their names at the bottom. Thank you guys. And I'm still working on how I'm like shouting out all the super chats during the video. But thank you everybody so
that's
much for
cool.
donating. You guys are single-handedly gonna lift me up out of poverty. All the money is going
Oh, good. Yeah, fuck that job, man. I feel like he's better than
my
that.
emergency fund, giving some to my grandma, and giving the guinea pigs the guinea pig mansion. I keep getting the same comment over and over. Hey bro, why are you in this situation? Why are you 30 years old working at 7-Eleven? What happened in your life that's so horrible? What happened to you? And honestly, man, I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. I just finally kind of woke up at like last year. Because when I was 20, 21, it was cool. I was working at 7-Eleven. But I ended up going to Starbucks. I was on this really good track. I was going to COD. I was killing my classes, right? And growing up, I had my uncle who I lived with, who's dead now, so I can talk about this story. This guy was like a severe alcoholic, right?
Oh, that's
And
always
when
the
I mean
worst.
severe alcoholic, he would wake up, pour some Grey Goose into his coffee, and then go to work. Now, normally, this would be kind of normal, right? Maybe that's my worldview, but I know tons of people who like drink at work. I'm not saying that's a good thing. Obviously, it's really stupid, and driving drunk is horrible. But that's what he would do. And the thing is, I can say that now because he's dead, and there's no risk of anything. But he used to drive the local bus as a bus driver. Raging alcoholic, right? He would wake up like shaking. Like I remember there's videos on my channel that I've made like outside waiting for him, like with my mom taking him to like detox centers and shit. But this guy was a major alcoholic. And so we started hanging out a lot because I grew up with him. And every time we'd be on the road, he'd be like, "Come on, Ian, let's drink, let's take a shot." And we'd do it, and we would just hang out, we'd drink. And I was a minor at this time. I was underage. And it kind of always was with me, like alcohol's like this great thing. Like you can do it socially. And it's just fantastic, right? Like it makes everything better. And I'm like, even when you're just doing things in everyday life, it's so much better. So as time went on, I was working at Starbucks. And I would drink like a lot, but never at work, right? Like I had lines, I wouldn't cross them. I would later, but not at this time. And COVID hit, man. And I remember Gavin Newsom here in California was like, we're locking down. Everything's closed down immediately. I jetted to the liquor store, dude. I remember being in my car.
Oh, what?
Seeing the alert already kind of.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I feel like as bad as that is, a lot of the time I feel like seeing somebody be that bad of an alcoholic or that deep with it, it's easy to not fall into it like that because you don't want to be like that. But I don't know. I guess fuck, just I could go the complete opposite way. So damn, like what? How would you fall into that knowing exactly what that looks like?
Drinking, and I'm like, let's go. And
I mean,
when I bought like
not to judge him. I'm not judging him or anything. I'm just saying, like that's. I was gonna make that comment, and then now I feel like I shouldn't. You know, should have. I'm glad I waited.
I spent all the money I had, which was like $200. I bought like 3 packs of Newport menthols and all the Jack Daniels I could buy. And we went into lockdown, and it was great because then Starbucks, I didn't need to work. They paid me to stay home. So big up Starbucks for that. And so my whole thing was, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna like drink this whole month. And so I was just drinking. I wake up and just drink.
I feel like that's most people that end up in this position. They do, get it for a lot of people. Either like you get into either some kind of job or something for a long time and then it doesn't work out, or like a relationship a long time it doesn't work out, or something like that, or you get comfortable with something like an addiction, like drinking or drugs or something. But yeah, I guess it's just like wasting your time. Like that's mostly it. If you waste time through your 20s, I feel like you're gonna have a really, really hard time in your 30s, and then you can't even recover by the time you're 40 to like where you need to be. So, well, on average. So you're just working against yourself.
Like no water, no food, just alcohol. I didn't know anything at the time. Like I'm not the brightest bulb, and I never put these things together. I know about it now. I know what alcohol withdrawal is now, right? But at the time I had no idea. So I finally go back to work and we have this meeting, and all my friends are there from work, and we're sitting, and I'm getting like super anxious because I'm not drinking at the time, and we're just talking about COVID.
Oh.
And like I start getting like real jittery, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I go outside, I take a shot in the car because I always had alcohol on me. And then I felt normal again. And then when we finally got back to work, I started working in my shifts, and like I would have problems standing. Like I would get so dizzy, I would like lose consciousness for a second, where I'd be like, oh shit, and then be like grounded again. And I was like, I only know one thing that can fix this, right? Jetted out to my car. Hey man, I'm gonna take a 10. I need to take a 10. I gotta call somebody real quick. I gotta go make a phone call.
What?
Oh, bro, go ahead. Go out to the car, take a shot, have a cigarette.
No.
Relax, right? And it got to the point to where I was ready. I saved up a lot of money during COVID. I was ready to buy a van. I was gonna start van life, and I did. I bought a van. It's on the channel. It turned in to the drinking mobile, right? Like I just had that thing stocked
bro.
up. I wasn't drinking and driving like that. But I would just stay in there, and I could drink wherever. You could park, and you could drink, and you could sleep, and you could wake up. And
oh man.
Slowly but surely, my life became like miserable, right? Like everything messed up. I ended up. I have the video of me walking out of Starbucks. I'm loaded in the video. Actually, I'll roll the clip. In that video, I'm fucking hammered, right? And it didn't seem like it.
Oh, he didn't do it.
My routine was, I would wake up early before work. I would go to 7-Eleven, buy a 12-pack of White Claws.
He didn't do it.
Put it in the ice in the van. Have 3 before work. Put 3 in my hydro flask. Have 3 during. Have 3 on my 10. Have 2 more. And by the time I got out of work, I'd be done with the White Claws. But I wouldn't be drunk. I wouldn't be sloshed, right? I'd just be existing because I wouldn't really get drunk anymore.
Oh.
And this turned into a major problem for me because when I would try to stop, I couldn't stop. So it was this endless cycle of like, why am I like twitching? Why am I like sleeping? There's a video on my channel.
Damn,
like,
bro.
Alcohol withdrawals or whatever, and it's like 100,000 views.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these people in this position, they obviously didn't ask for it or anything. And it does kind of just happen. You wake up one day and you're like, wow, I'm wasting a whole lot of time. But, I mean, I feel like I get how he got there. I'm glad that he's in a situation now where people are kind of like, able to help him out. So that's cool. But it seems like it took a long time. I mean, he had 1,800 videos is crazy. And 50K subs a year ago. Like, that just shows how much it takes, And then, like, people, like, I don't know. because I'm doing it myself now too. Like I'm posting like a madman. I don't know how if you've seen how many times I'm posting, but it's like that's just what you got to do. I think like it's not like it used to be where you post like once a week and then you can kind of build up after that. I feel like you got to post every day and then stream every day, which is kind of what I'm trying to do. But man, it's fucking difficult. Like especially not to do full time or yeah, to do it full time and support yourself. But anyway, that was a really good video. I meant to like it.